Hello, I'm LaShonda. Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to first start with making a memorial mask. Basically, I'm just going to do a design, and this is for somebody I don't even know, but I was asked to assist with this, so it's a double-sided mask. So I'll do one side, then I'll flip over to the other side. So basically, I'll start with the picture, and this is a design that I've done for memorial mask, and it's just gonna be a guide for me with sizing. So I'll begin. So this is the image, and I'll just make it a little bit small because I have to take in consideration that there will be some writing here and probably some writing here in a circle. So sometimes this is trial and error. So this will be my picture, and I'm gonna make a little alteration to this picture. So I'll go down here to the FX. Um, no, I won't go to FX. I'll actually go to the little box right beside FX here and add layer mask. And that means this little areas around here that are very sharp, I'm gonna soften those. So I go to my brush. And I choose the brush that will be really soft, the soft round brush. And I'll move the sizing down, not too much. Okay. So on the ends, I'll kind of soften these edges here. I don't want to do too much softening to her face, but just around these edges. And maybe let me back out for a moment because it's kind of erasing her face. So I'm going to make this brush a little bit smaller than this. Let's go up a little bit more. Maybe about 500 or 600 should be good. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, I think this will be pretty good. Yeah. So this is just to soften the edges because I will cover them with some clouds. Try to give her evenness on both sides here. Okay, so let's compare it with this picture. That's pretty good. I can make it a little bit bigger, just a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. Now I can take this, and my next part would be to put I'm gonna get the doves. So excuse all of these different things I have opened up. I'm always into something. And I rarely close it because sometimes I have to go back to the things that I have open and I don't want to miss them, so I leave them up. And I like to go here to grab a quick dove or two. And this one's pretty popular that I like. Okay, I'll do two of these. Make it a little bit bigger. I just started using the BG, but I usually go here, object selection tool, and I will highlight the image. And usually it cuts it out pretty good. And then I'm copy and I paste, which is Command C for copy and Command V for paste. And I can erase this one, and I can go to Shift Option, and once those two little arrows come up there, if you can see them, then I can duplicate those two. So I can flip one around. So that'll be Control T. And then I can just go to transform and flip horizontal, and there you go. Okay, so next I want to add in some clouds. So I've already downloaded some clouds, and I think those are pretty good positions for those doves. And I'll just move that out of the way for the time being. Okay, so next I am going to add in the In Loving Memory. No, I said clouds, so let's do clouds next. So I'm gonna add, and I'll just put clouds here. So I go up to my brushes and I will choose my downloads for clouds. And I do have a lot of them, but I'll find it in a minute. Let's just type it in. Let's see. That'll work. Okay, actually, that didn't work. So let's type it one more time. And I know I have cloud brushes. So let's try it one more time. If not, I might have to download brushes. Okay, so they're not there. So let's just try and see. Clouds. Downloads. Let's see. Brush back. Business. Okay, I think right here. Okay, so let's see what clouds do I have. Okay, so let me choose the correct. There we are. Okay, clouds. We have clouds. So this is already a sky blue on here. I'm not sure how to look on the background, but we're about to see. Now, you see that the cloud is in her hair. So in order for me not to have that cloud in her hair, I need to move the position of it because it's actually on top of the picture. So I've grabbed that layer and I'm moving it under her picture so it can actually go behind her. So I will add a few more of these little clouds here. Let's try here. And then I'll go and make a different color. So let's go here. That's a little bit too dark. Okay, so let's try these clouds here. All right, so I've used that one before. So let's try a different. And I can also try white clouds. So I'm gonna change the color to the whitest color clouds. And that is when it says RGB, all of them says 255. Okay, back here, I'm gonna add in some white clouds and I don't want that one. So let's see what fits best. I like this cloud here especially. That's a little bit too big, so still want to kind of have some of the blue clouds in there. Okay, maybe I can change the color to blue and add that nice blue color in. Oh no. Okay, so let's see what will happen with that. Oh, I like that pretty good. Okay, so now I think that I have enough clouds here. So next thing is to put around, which would be her in loving memory. So here I would go to and choose the font. Okay. And so I've chosen the font. Then I will go to my ellipse tool, change it to path. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw a circle around her. So I'm gonna hold the shift key down and I'm gonna make this circle. All right, so now I have the option to move this circle. Maybe I'm moving the wrong thing. Okay, so now, no, I need to stop that, reverse it. Okay, so I need to put it on its own. I'll just type it in as words. And then I will go here and do the same procedure. It's already on path, so I'm gonna make this circle again. So I will click, I will touch the shift, hold down shift, and then I will draw the circle. Try to make it wide enough where I can type her information in here. So now since I have that, let's see if I can move it just a little bit, and I can't, hold on. Okay, so I can't move it yet. So let me go ahead and put in the information for the writing. So the font that I have currently is really big, so I'm gonna shape it down to 32. All right, so what I'm gonna type in a great color. So I need to put black. I'll choose my color and I will begin typing in loving memory. And I might need to make it a little bit bigger than this. And I will go here and probably put 44. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And I'm gonna go, oh, I don't wanna do that. I wanna move it. So I wanna move it to the top. Okay, that looks good. Then I want to do the same at the bottom where that writing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate. So just Command D, and then it's not Command D, it's Command C and Command V. So oh, I'm moving her and I don't want to do that. So I'll grab this, then I'll hit my ellipse tool again, and I'm trying to move it up without So in order to do this, I'm just gonna close her down for a minute. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go back to ellipse tool, and it has highlighted the circle. So next, what I will do, no, I can't do that. I will touch this arrow and go to path selection tool. So I have the option to move this around the bottom, and I've done that. All I have to do is those two little arrows on the side, I can move it in or I can move it out. So I choose to put it inside, and then I want to put her name there. So I'm going to go back here to the text option where I can put her name in here, and I don't remember what her name is. So let me quickly pull that up, see what her name is. And I may need to change that because some people might not be able to understand the writing. So I would prefer to get a writing sample that would be very, very clear. Hello. I'm good, how are you? Okay, so I have found a writing that's pretty clear and I like it. So I feel like I need to move it because it's kind of close together. And I need to make it 48, maybe 52. 52, that's a little bit better. So I'm done with that portion. Now I can move this up and I can open her picture back up. So that means I have enough room where I can move her name a little bit closer and maybe move this dove up a little bit. And maybe I can even move her name to make it a little bit bigger. Let's try 60. Okay. I think 60 is pretty good for her name. And now I can place um, one. Well, I want to put something else down for, okay. And I'm gonna make this smaller. So I'm gonna put alpha and omega. And I'll make this smaller after I choose a font. So script. Okay, let's see. That will be a nice font there. And I will take the thickness off and I will change this to 23, maybe a little bit bigger than that because it's kind of small. I'll say 35. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift option to duplicate this, and holding shift and option, it'll move right over without moving out of place. So Omega. And right under that, I would put when she passed away, the year, and her date of birth for Alpha. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate it again, and there it is. It's duplicated. That'll be 4-30 2021, and let's duplicate that. So we're gonna beef that up, and then we will take this here, and we will shift option, and we will move it right over under Alpha. And that'll be 7/11/1956. And I think that's it for that. So we're gonna move everything up this way, and then I'm gonna capture this, kind of move it up under here. Put this one up under here. Make sure. Okay. It looks crooked if I'm not mistaken, but I think move that down there. This here. Make sure it's centered. Okay, I think that's good. So now we're going to compare it to my previous picture. Because it might be too big, so I can make it smaller. So let's see. Okay, so I can make everything a little bit smaller because I really don't know what the mask size is. So just for and I might need to move this down as if they are carrying her name. Just a little bit up right there and right there. Okay, and I'm gonna move this up and move this up, this up, and move this up. Maybe a little bit smaller. bit smaller here. Okay, and I think that would be pretty good. Let's see. I think it'll work because there's some room in the mask to use. All right, so let's just make these words of maybe a 39. So that should be good. All right, so I want to save this. And usually let's do this. This is bigger. I will take it down to 54. Or 15. Maybe move, since her name is long, because I had the wrong name in there, move the words back just a little bit to still grab on to those letters. Okay, I think that's still good. Then I'll hit export. Yes. Okay, hit export and okay, and she's done for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps someone learn how to do a mask. So have a good day. Thank you. Ooh, let me talk. You shall not steal my work.